Yeah. And I just enjoy hearing about your day. So you don't have to make it short and sweet. I actually want to hear about this. Yeah. I hope you don't mind the sounds, as it is a nice addition to your words, don't you think? So tell me more. Well, tell me anything you feel comfortable sharing. You don't have to share more than you feel comfortable doing. You don't have to share more than you feel comfortable doing. But of course, if you want to share something, just know that I'll be there. I'll be listening. And as you talk, I will be just making some sounds to allow you to relax, to relax, to relax, to relax. If you feel a lot of ways about a lot of things, you can pick one or whatever feels most important to you right now. I don't need to know everything. I don't need to know everything. I think that even us, for ourselves, we don't even know everything. I mean that we don't check in with ourselves as much as we could. So a lot of things are left unsaid. Not just to other people, but also to our own mind and heart. So how could you tell me everything if you don't even know yourself what everything is? It's not that I knew. I just could feel that there was an overwhelming amount of feelings or information going on through your head, no matter what they are. So change. You feel like there is a lot of change happening in your life. I don't know, it's just the way that everything is clouding your mind. Everything is on your mind. That feeling of being overwhelmed a little bit or a lot. So tell me more about these changes. so too, I think it's hard in general to change. It's even harder when you are self-aware, because you are actively fighting what you want and what you know is right. And so, do you think that could be the reason as to why you're confused? It depends why you feel like you need to change. Well, if you're just changing that side of you because you think that that's what's expected or that's what you should be doing, that's putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And while it is commendable that you have the aspiration to change, I don't necessarily think that the reason is compelling enough to keep you going. What's actually putting you in that situation? What made you feel like you had to change? What made you feel like you had to change? So would you say you had to learn from experience? And sometimes experiences that are not so pleasant? Well, in any case, there's always a little process between figuring out that you need to change because there is pain in your life and actually changing. But that's the beauty. There's a process, and it is fun to be in the process. And I know sometimes we want to be to the result right away, and I think since you have this tendency of putting maybe a little bit of pressure on yourself, it only feels natural to put that pressure too about changing fast and changing right. And that cannot be fun. That cannot be fun. And no, I think you're right. Things don't always have to be fun, but this is not a short process. What you're telling me about is by no stretch of the imagination a short process. I don't know, I think there's something beautiful in the humanity behind wanting to change and changing and taking that chance even though it's not perfect and we're not necessarily doing it fast or right, but at least we have the certainty that We are reliable and we can do it at our own pace. I would say so too. I think that's a beauty of being human. Definitely not the beauty, because everyone has a little something different, but being immersed into your life and actively wanting to improve it for yourself and the people around you and the people that you haven't met just yet, the people that you just the people that you haven't just yet. You can keep your eyes closed. You can keep your eyes closed. It's okay. I know I'm saying a lot of words, and you don't have to listen to everything. So you can just drift away and relax. You can relax to my words. I know it's a little bit my fault. I started whispering and tapping and doing a bunch of sounds that may sound too good. I know you're taking this seriously. And I know that you have your own timing as well. Well, even though you want a lot right now, everything is going to happen in due time, and I trust that this timing will be the one that you need. Absolutely. I did nothing. I don't even think that I have the words. The words were looking for you. And you know, these kinds of conversations can't happen if we keep everything inside. And I know you have an ease at doing so because that's just what you've learned over time and how you were raised to be, and I see a lot of myself in that. This is why it is important for me sometimes to just check in and ask you, how are you doing? Absolutely. Well, that's an interesting question. No, I don't think you are worrying too much. I think you are worrying at the level you feel comfortable doing so. And if you start worrying about worrying, then that's going to take a lot of space in your head. So many little things. So many little things. I'm sure that change will feel difficult at first, but it is going to be so rewarding for you. Step into your power as the version of you that has always been available. And it takes all these hardships and all these little steps along the way, all these trials, all these missed and failed relationships, opportunities, for you to really a little bit emotional. No reason. The day is going great. The day is going good. The day is going great, but I still feel that little heaviness. And as I always encourage you to do, I took care of it. I took care of it by soothing myself with a meditation. And if you enjoy meditations as well, you can find them on my channel and do one right now if you just need to feel grounded. I know that helped me, and maybe it will help you too. But if you just need to talk and chill, you know I'm here. And I want to have this moment with you where I'm showing you that I can do the thing, perhaps filming this video and deciding to open up with you and share with you. I can do that thing despite feeling gray and heavy. It may not look like it, because there's a difference between feeling a certain way and believing that you are your feelings. So even though right now I may be feeling gray and a little bit sad, I know deep down that I am not my feelings. And so they can live through me today. They can hang out. They can be with us for this video. And therefore, I consume them. I let them be a part of the experience, but they're not stopping me. They're not controlling me. They're not changing me. But I am only human. And so are you. So even though I don't look like it, it doesn't mean that I don't feel it. And I want to show you that even if you don't feel your best, even if you think that you don't have enough energy, that you won't be able to do something because you feel a certain way, I want to invite you to see that if I can do it, you can too. If I can do it, you can too. If I can do it, you can too. You can do it. No matter how you feel, you can do it. Because feeling is a part of your human nature, and you have a right to feel. But sometimes it just so happens that you have things to do. And if right now the best thing that you can do is simply grounding yourself and making sure that you consume the feeling and that the feelings don't consume you, then by all means, that's what needs to be done. I know sometimes we feel super intensely, out of the blue. Sometimes it's not in a moment that we particularly feel is appropriate either. When you have something important to get done and then boom, You feel like you're getting hit by a wave of emotion, of sadness, of grayness. The color gray, I think, would describe the feelings. What do you think? Gray. And the reason I'm saying that to you is not just to feel motivating or push you to be productive in times where you really need to recoup and to recenter and ground yourself. But it's to show you that your emotions are not always telling you the truth. As an example, maybe I feel gray before starting my video and talking to you, but I know I'll feel better after. I know connecting and sharing and creating will put a smile like that on my face. And the proof is that I'm already smiling. This is a way to self-regulate. It sounds insane, but it really is. You help me more than you know. You help me more than you know. And sometimes we can do this with friends and family. Not calling them to find an answer or ask them how we should process or what should we do today, but just calling them because they make us happy. They make us feel that joy. And then when we create that joy, we cultivate it, we make space for it, then it takes a little bit over the grayness. And while the grayness is still there and it's going to be in your heart, and that's okay. You're just pushing it away a little bit or eliminating the grayness a little bit with the yellow, the bright yellow of joy and the sun and the happiness. And then the gray becomes a little bit more white, like a light. And then boom, your mood has lifted a little bit, shifted a little bit. Sometimes I feel like we are so caught up in calling our friends to find an answer or doing something to erase the feeling. But I invite you today to not fight it, to welcome it, and allow other people to shine their light onto you, even if you feel gray that day. When we recognize that we feel a certain way, it is important to recenter first before calling someone. Because I know it's tempting. We feel in our head and we're like, I need to get this out. I need to talk to someone. I need to be heard. But then you forget that you can hear yourself out. You forget that you can hear yourself out. You forget that you are always there and always available to hear yourself out. And that's okay. We all forget it from time to time. But I'm saying this because instead of calling a friend, asking them for advice, asking them for answers, I invite you to sit in a meditation for 10, 15 minutes at most, or just sitting quietly 10, 15 minutes and breathe into it. Whatever it is that you're feeling, you don't need to find the answer, find the reason, find the why, the how. What matters are your feelings in that moment. And if you take care of that first, it is easier to accept the light of other people. because we feel grounded, we feel understood by ourselves, we feel transparent and honest with ourselves. We're not hiding that we feel bad. We're not hiding that we feel bad because there's nothing to hide. It's not a big deal. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It is 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 going to be okay. And sometimes talking to that friend after being grounded, doing what needs to be done, or doing something you know makes you happy after being grounded, not as a way to change the mood, not as a way to transform what you feel, but as a way to add a little bit of sunshine in the grayness of the day, will make a more honest difference, a more uplifting difference. And see, even right now, I can't help but smile. And I hope that listening to this made you feel the warmth in my heart and made you feel that peace that comes with acceptance and valuing oneself. I hope this inspires you to take care of yourself in times when you need it the most. And right now it's the holiday season, and for a lot of people it's not the easiest time. I am glad that I get to share this message today and that I feel inspired and called in all ways, emotionally, mentally, maybe physically, I don't know, but I feel this desire to communicate this with you. And I hope that whenever you feel like things are getting stressful and out of control and you don't know where to start, you feel overwhelmed, you feel like you can come back to this video to feel a little more grounded.
Ensemble, ils peuvent bien durer. Qui les veut ensuite désunir? Fait tôt le coudrier mourir, et le chevrefeuille avec lui. Bel ami, ainsi est de nous, ni vous sans moi, ni moi sans vous. That was Marie de France, 1160-1210. Now, still in the Middle Ages, we are going to read La complète de Ruthboeuf. Que sont mes amis devenus, que j'avais de si près tenus, et tant aimés? Ils ont été trop clairsemés. Je crois le vent les a ôtés. L'amour est morte. Ce sont amis que vent me porte. Et il ventait devant ma porte, les emporta. Avec le temps qu'arbre des feuilles, quand il ne reste en branche feuille, qui naille à terre avec pauvreté qui m'atterre, qui de partout me fait la guerre au temps d'hiver, ne convient pas que je vous raconte comment je me suis mis à honte, en quelle manière que sont mes amis devenus, que j'avais de si près tenus, et tant aimés. Ils ont été trop clairsemés, je crois le vent les a ôtés. L'amour est morte, le mal ne sait pas seul venir, mais ce qui m'était à venir m'est advenu. Pauvre sens et pauvre mémoire, m'a Dieu donné le roi de gloire. Et pauvre rente, et droits au cul, quand brise vente, le vent me vient, le vent m'évente, l'amour est morte, ce sont amis que vent emporte, et il ventait devant ma porte, les emporta. Oh, that was really good. We don't have an author for this one, just la complainte de Ruth Boeuf. Voilà. Now we are moving to the 16th century with Charles d'Orléans. I don't even feel like I'm dressed fancy enough to read poems today. After all, I am rocking the loungewear. We have a little sport bra and just some cozy pants. But we are going to use the voice to bring the energy to the 16th century. I know they were wearing dresses and beautiful garments. And now we are moving to Hiver, vous n'êtes qu'un vilain de Charles d'Orléans. Hiver, vous n'êtes qu'un vilain. That's true. Hiver, vous n'êtes qu'un vilain. Été est plaisant et gentil, en témoin de mai d'avril qui l'accompagne soir et matin. Été revêt, champs, bois et fleurs, de sa livrée de verdure et de maintes autres couleurs par l'ordonnance de nature. Mais vous, hiver, trop êtes plein de neige, vent, pluie et grésil. On vous doit bannir en exil. Sans point flatté, je parle plein. Hiver, vous n'êtes qu'un vilain. That is true. And now, still in the 16th century, we are going to read Le temps a laissé son manteau de Charles d'Orléans. Shout out Charles d'Orléans. Le temps a laissé son manteau de vent, de froideur et de pluie, et s'est vêtu de broderie, de soleil luisant, clair et beau. Il n'y a bête ni oiseau, quand son jargon ne chante ou crie, le temps a laissé son manteau. Rivière, fontaine et ruisseau, porte en livrée jolie, gouttes d'argent d'orfèvrerie. Gouttes d'argent d'orfèvrerie. Chacun s'habille de nouveau. Le temps a laissé son manteau. We are going in with Charles d'Orléans. We are now reading Ma seule amour de Charles d'Orléans. Ma seule amour, ma joie et ma maîtresse, ma seule amour, ma joie et ma maîtresse, puisqu'il me faut loin de vous démorer, je n'ai plus rien à me réconforter qu'un souvenir pour retenir l'iesse. En allégeant par espoir ma détresse, me couvendra le temps ainsi passé. Ma seule amour, ma joie et ma maîtresse, puisqu'il me faut de loin vous dévorer, vous démorer, puisqu'il me faut de loin vous démorer. Car mon lasse cœur, bien garni de tristesse, s'en est voulu avec vous aller, ne plus jamais le recouvrer, jusque verrai votre belle jeunesse, ma seule amour, ma joie et ma maîtresse. That one was a little bit trickier because this is the old way of writing French. There are some words to me that are not very obvious, such as recouvrir. Recouvrir? avec qu'est-ce voilé. Son est voulu avec qu'est-ce voilé. You feel afraid when things are going good. You feel like they're not difficult enough, or they're not challenging enough. After all, how dare life gets easy for you? You're not used to that. And it scares you. How dare things feel so effortless and natural? There must be a catch. There must be something hidden that you must prepare for. By anticipating the worst, you got yourself out of many situations, and you are able to take care of yourself. If there is 1% chance of something going wrong, then you'll focus on that. And it comes from a good place. A place of wanting to be prepared and protecting yourself. In the past, it's not like you had a choice. It's not like you did it for fun. It's just that if you weren't the one doing it, who else would be doing it? You are used to life being challenging, and you almost believe that your identity is built in the struggle. And so, for you to witness something so amazing and incredible, effortless, it makes you feel doubtful. You want to be prepared. You want to make sure that if this isn't what you think it is, at least you'll have a plan. And this is not a bad personality trait. But why is it that you are never rooting for your success? In a sense, by always preparing for the worst, it's almost as if you want that to happen. And I don't mean consciously, but this is what you prepare your heart and your mind to. The pain, the loneliness, the hardships. It's almost making you more secure to send yourself back into that place, because so much of your identity is built in the struggle. And I'm proud of you for overcoming all of that. You really made it out alive in some situations where a lot of people would have given up. If you look at everything that you have accomplished, there is a lot to be proud of yourself for. And now it's just about realizing that you can succeed in other areas of your life too. Because you know yourself to be able to win. But sometimes emotionally, it's a little bit more challenging. In business, things are more transactional, and usually there is an end to every beginning that is taken into consideration by all parties. There's no surprise. But in your relationships, you got to root for their success, despite not knowing what the outcome will be. And sometimes you want to make things so hard for yourself, you don't even envision the possibility of something working out, because you have been disappointed so many times. And I don't blame you. That sucks. But you've also made it out alive. It's as if you already fell 300 times. Your bones are already broken. You've been let down. You felt disappointed. You've been abandoned. Not because you deserved any of this to happen to you, but because this is preparing you for something where you'll need to be strong. Since your bones are already broken in thousands of pieces, what are you so afraid of? If someone breaks you once again, what will it really change? And what if this time you rooted for your success and you decided that you wanted the best for you? And you know what? Every time something great doesn't work, and you thought that it was going to work, and you thought that this is it, finally, but it doesn't work, it's because something even better is just around the corner for you. And when you start thinking this way, every disappointment and every letdown is simply a redirection to where you are always meant to be. And in life you have many possibilities, many outcomes possible. There's not one purpose or one destiny for everyone. There's many of them. And by your actions, you get to decide which possibility you want to take a chance on. And there's a lot of reward in what scares you the most. Because at the end of the day, like we said, if something doesn't work out, if something great doesn't work out, it's because something better is out there waiting for you. And your job is to recognize when you are misaligned in your life. When you are spending time and energy with someone who does not bring out the best out of you and doesn't fulfill you in any sort of way. And sometimes we stay in these situations because what if there's nothing better out there? What if this is as good as it gets? You speak into your fears. Sometimes we don't even believe that something could be fun, easy, effortless, and natural because we are so used to the struggle. And if we stay with that person who is a challenge in all the wrong ways to us, we feel like this is known territory. It's challenging. It's making me feel like I need to earn someone's validation. It's making me feel less than. It's making me doubt myself, making me anxious, making me feel like I'm not enough. And this is a feeling that we might know. And because it is familiar, we put ourselves there. And we focus on the possibility, the 1% of what if there's nothing better out there for me. You have to start rooting for your happiness and your success. Whatever situation you are in right now, that you might fear to invest in because what if I'm vulnerable and they see me as my true self and they don't like me? Or what if I invest in and I get hurt? Or even, what if I leave this situation that's not good for me, but I don't find anything else? You know, whatever the fear that is eating you up is, your job is to understand that you have the right to root for your happiness. And if you know and understand that every situation leads to something better in the case that it doesn't work out, then you must be 100% invested in every single possibilities. Not only because what if that's the one and it actually works out, but also if it doesn't, that is your preparation for something much better. And if you start thinking this way, you will take every decision from a place of love, from a place of trust, from a place of guidance. You'll be flowing in life like water. You have an idea, you have an intention, but you're not too attached to how you'll get there. as long as you always take decisions that are meant to enhance your happiness, and that you decide to root for yourself in every situation that you're in. And that's gonna feel challenging. I just end up going through packs like that. Can you tell? There's always going to be a reason or another little thing that I could do before really sitting down and studying, and this is why today I invite you to study with me for 15 minutes. Go through the whole session while giving your 100%, and after you've done 15 minutes, I recommend you take a 5-minute break. That could be walking around. It could be listening to some music that puts you in a different mood. And speaking of music, search 𝘱𝘴𝘵𝘔𝘙 on Spotify for 4 different ASMR experiences. Now, while we're going to be studying together, I want your full attention. And indeed, for me, chewing on gum really helps. So let me just finish my coffee real quick so I don't have any regrets. That was good. While I study, I'm going to take my favorite XL White bubblegum and mint. Grab your books if you have any. I'm going to be doing some studying on my computer. So, we are going to start, and I want your full focus and attention. We got this, okay? We got this. You deserve to succeed. And it is so important to do the work. Okay? Deep breath in. Stay focused. You got this. You got this. Stay focused. Stay focused. Okay. I find that some sounds are extremely relaxing sometimes when we study. Such as a little tapping, a little chewing. A little tapping, a little chewing. Stay focused. You're halfway there. Keep going. Keep going.
Just another gum. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keep going, you're doing great. Keep going, you're doing great. And don't forget to roll them shoulders back. Keep your posture as good as it can be, if possible. And don't forget to search 𝘱𝘴𝘵 on Spotify to listen to 4 ASMR experiences. Good job.